Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler from House of Cards TCG, bringing you another Dragonriders online Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. This one we are playing for a Starlight Torn Scales worth about $275. Winner can take that home or cash. So go check out Dragonrider Games online Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. Also, they have the DCS coming up, which is this weekend. I'll go ahead and click on it right here so you can check it out. Definitely some huge prizing, up to $2,000 worth of prizing in this. So you want to check it out. That's this weekend so that you can play in it. And without further ado, let's hop into my round 2 matchup. Again, I'm on obviously Dragon Link, and this is the round of 8 now. So we won the round of 16. That was the mirror match. So this is the round of 8. And we're going to go up against our opponent, which is level 100 Bayleaf, which I really love that name. So let's dive on into this. So I'm going to go back and forth a little bit. And I actually played this guy a while back, so I already knew what he was on. He plays Sky Striker, and it's kind of like a stun Sky Striker. So I open up Safer, Droplet, Chaos Space, Tracer, and Caliber. And then he opens up Celestial, the Field Spell, Multi-Roll, Ace, and Lancia. So he's going to go first. He's going to activate Field Spell, normal summon out Ray. And then he's going to chain 1, chain 2. Then he's going to tag out the Ray into a Kaina. And then that is going to go ahead and mill 3. And then looking at his mills, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I got to deal with Sanctum, Mind, and Fusion Destiny. This is what I was talking about, like stun. I lost a match to him prior, basically because I couldn't out TC Boo. And he drew it 2 games in a row. It was so annoying. But anyway, so he's going to go ahead and put those back since he didn't hit. And then he's going to go ahead and link that off, go for the Shizuku. And then he's going to attempt to go to end phase. I said no problem. And he's going to grab engage and pass. Now, looking at this from this standpoint, I top deck quick launch. I 100% should have pushed for game more than I did, because I know my plays and what I do here. I definitely should have pushed for game. I was a little worried about Nib in his hand because he had 4 cards in hand, and the only thing I knew was engage. So I'm gonna go ahead and Chaos Space, pitch the Safer, go ahead and add Black Dragon, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not sure why I didn't drop Lancia right there. Maybe so I can commit. And then I'm going to go ahead and link that off for Striker Dragon. Chainlink 1, Striker Dragon, Chainlink 2, Black Dragon. That's going to search the White Dragon, search the Boot Sector launch. So I've already passed the Ash and the Droll test, basically. He goes ahead and drops Lancia here. And now I can't summon out the White Dragon. So I activate Boot, bring out my Tracer and my Caliber. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn those 2 into a Seal, which is my Caliber and my Striker. And then I'm going to activate Quick Launch, I think, here. Yep. Chain Tracer to pop the Quick Launch. That should bring out Recharger and Synchron. So now I have passed the Nib test, because he would have definitely dropped Nib on me already at that point. Go ahead, go for the Chaos Dragon. That's going to go ahead and mill 5. Mill a Gamma, Tracer, a Quick Launch, the Chaos Armageddon Dragon, and a Tidying. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Armageddon Dragon. And this is what I was talking about in the last video. This card has come up so clutch for me. Like, I love having this card in my deck because it applies so much pressure and allows me to go for a game. I said what to do here. Give me 2 seconds to check something. I was just looking. So I play it safe. I go for the Hot Red. Battle phase, I'm going to Hot Red into his Shizuku. And then I'm going to go ahead and activate Hot Red Effect, which can summon up a tuner from the graveyard. So I should bring out Tracer here. Yep. And main phase 2, I'm going to set Droplet, which does nothing against Sky Striker, but does something against the Fusion. Let's see what happens here. He goes ahead and he brings out the Hayate and pass. Okay, so he top decks Artifact Ignition for turn, which I did not see this card coming. So what it says is if you have an artifact monster in your deck, target 1 spell or trap on the field, destroy that target. And if you do, set 1 artifact monster from your deck to your spell or trap zone. If this card in your owner's possession is destroyed by opponent's card, your opponent skips their battle phase. So it was a pretty good card there. was not expecting that, but it definitely plays well with their field spell with area 0 because you can actually pop that and set a artifact monster. So he's going to go ahead and Hayate, try to attack into seal. I'm going to go ahead and chain seal. That's going to bounce that. He's going to chain Ray, and I actually would go first there. So I bring out black metal. Then he's going to go ahead and bring out Ray. Ray's going to attack into my tracer. I let that go through. And then Ray's going to tag out, and then he's going to go for a Hayate. Now here, I was thinking about this. And so my thought process was, there's nothing else to really droplet unless he goes for a DPE, right? So let's just prevent, on the attack declaration, let's just prevent this card from sending anything, and let's just stop that whole chain from going. So I'm going to go ahead and droplet, send my black metal, negate that, and then that's going to go ahead and get black metal effect. It's going to search me the red MD. So now my hand's pretty cracked, I'm not going to lie. Like on the follow-up, if he can't do anything, I'm definitely going to be going good here. So so main phase 2, he goes ahead and multi-roll. I'm definitely going to go ahead and negate multi-roll with hot red. And then he's going to activate engage, I'm pretty sure. Yep, engage. That's going to go ahead and search him out of Afterburner. And then he goes ahead and activates artifact ignition, if I remember correctly. Yep, and then that's going to pop his area 0. And then he's going to set a Lancia. So he's going to try to lance me again on the following turn, which he has to summon this card, obviously. And then he's going to go ahead and area 0 is going to bring out Rose. And he's going to link that away for the Kagari. Target engage. He's going to add that back to hand. And then he's going to link those two into a Dagda, which I said, oh, here we go. And he activates Afterburner. Then he's going to destroy my hot red. And Dagda's going to set Scythe. Then he's going to activate engage, grab the Shark Cannon. And then he draws into a Fusion Destiny, which is a broken draw. I didn't just realize, I forgot that he had that. So there's a broken draw right there. That's insane. So he goes ahead and he brings out the DPE, sets the Shark Cannon, and he goes into in phase. In phase, he's going to go ahead and pop my boot, pop that, and then bring them out. Now, here's where things get interesting. Okay? So as you're going to see on my turn, you're going to see what I top deck. Yeah. That's a really good top deck, isn't it? That's a really good top deck. So, draw phase, he's going to go ahead and activate Shark Cannon. So he's going to go ahead and summon out the hot red to his side of the field. All right? Even better. Stand by. He's going to bring out the Enforcer. He's going to try to Scythe lock me here, which is another reason why I hate the Dagda Scythe package, because here's what's about to happen. Ready? Activate. Chain Gamma. Boom. Boom. Now he's got 2 dead cards set here. So all I got to out is 1 hot red, and I'm at the home stretch. And I got to get over 6,400 life. I have a 2,800 beat stick, a 3,000 beat stick, as well as another 3,000 beat stick sitting right here. So this shouldn't be a problem. So main 1, we're going to go ahead and banish those 2, bring out the Chaos Dragon. Then we're going to go ahead and activate our Chaos Emperor. We're going to add our Seyfert back to our hand. And then we're going to go ahead and summon him by banishing a Light and Dark. And then we're going to Chaos Space, shuffle back the Striker Dragon, draw into another Gamma. Turn those 2 into a Hawk. Hawk effect was then going to go ahead and bring out a Synchron. So now I'm just trying to link climb. I have nothing to worry about. I know what these 2 cards are. He has no cards in hand, so I don't have to worry about anything. The only thing I got to make sure of is with the Dagda is if this link card is destroyed, you can special summon 1 from your graveyard in defense. Actually, don't even have to worry about it because it only special summons from your from the grave. So he's got a Lancia he could bring back, but doesn't do much there. Go for the Unicorn effect. He's gonna chain hot red to negate it. Maybe he thought that it destroys. I don't know. Now we're gonna bring out the White Dragon. Go for access code, Access code, gain attack, 1, 2, 3. Then we're just going to pop the hot red, and that's GG's. Because that's 53, 83, 11,300. That's why I love this. This card's been coming up so much, so clutch for me. I really do love this card. Yep. And then I normal summon Seyfried to bring out Red MD. Oh, now I'm just... Okay, so then I normal summon Seyfried effect, banish it to bring out Red MD. Red MD is going to bring back my hot red, and it's just going to be overkill at that point. Alright, so let's go into game 2. So game 2, I go ahead and we're just talking back and forth about it, and he was saying how bad of a misplay it was, the shotgun, the DPE. So I open up with a Seyfried, a Leviair, Nocto Vision Dragon, Quick Launch, and a Pank. And then he opens up the Widow Anchors, Array, Area 0, Reinforcing the Army, and Terraforming, which is surprising now because he said there was no targets. I don't know why, if he took out his Mystic Mine or what. So main one, he activates Terraforming, then he takes it back because he said there's no targets. So he sets Terraforming, activates Area 0, targeting the Terraforming. His mills, he hits the Afterburners there. Then he goes ahead and activates Rhoda. Rhoda is going to go ahead and search him out a Rose. And then he's going to go ahead and normal summon out the Ray. Special summon out the Rose. Link those two off. Go for Anaconda. Anaconda effect is going to go ahead and send the Fusion. Send the 2 bricks. And then that's going to bring out the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. And then he's going to go ahead and activate, or he's going to set the Widowmaker. So I already knew that he had Afterburner. I was just unsure about the last card. So I thought this was Afterburner for sure. I just didn't know about this last card. But you're going to see what I do to figure out exactly what I'm up against. In phase, he's going to go ahead and activate DPE. That's going to pop those two. He's going to chain DPE, bring himself back. And then I top deck a Ravine. So he brings that back. So here's what I'm thinking when I see this board, right? I'm thinking I got to play through 1 DPE pop, and then I'm thinking that that's an Afterburner that's set. So he has to have a monster in the main. He has to have no monsters in the main monster zone. So he can't have DPE there in order to activate this. And I was more worried about him being able to destroy a spell or trap on the field, because he could destroy my Ravine or my Boot Sector Launch before I can resolve it, and then that would be pretty bad for me. I wasn't too concerned about a DPE pop. Like, that wasn't really a concern. Like, 1 pop against a deck that does nothing but extend, it's not going to do much. But this, I was a little more hesitant about. So what I do here is I go ahead and special summon Pank. I'm going to go ahead and shotgun the Pank, and then I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this right here. And again, I think that this is Afterburner. So now when I hit this, it shows me that it was Widow Anchor. And I'm like, okay. So I know that you have Afterburner in hand. I just hit the Widow Anchor. I am basically home free. I know everything on field. I got to play through 1 interruption, which is 1 pop right here. So I got 1 pop, and then I just got to go for game, which is only 6,000 life points with a cracked hand like this. Yeah. So I normal summon out Seyfried. He goes ahead and shotguns the DPE. Goes ahead and hits the Area 0. Area 0 is going to bring out the Ray. I'm going to quick launch. That's going to go ahead and bring out the Tracer. Link away Tracer, go for Striker Dragon effect, and Nocto Chainlink 2. That's going to search me out a Boot Sector Launch. Then I'm going to link those two away. I decided to go for Seal here, and not that here's the thing. I didn't go for Seal here because I was trying to stall and go into next turn, but Seal provides me another light engrave because I know that I'm going to need a light for a Levy, and as well as helps me get Link Climb and get the Nocto Vision effect. So really, I didn't go for Seal here because I was worried about Nib, or I was more concerned about getting a light into the grave, because at this point I had Seyfried, but I knew that I needed Seyfried in order to shuffle Levy back into my hand to go for game. So for that reason, I went for Seal here to Link Climb and get another light into the grave. Nocto draws me into the red MD. I go ahead and banish 3, go for Levy. Then I'm going to activate Levy. I'm going to pop both of them. He's going to go ahead and activate Ray. Levy does not target, so what happens here is Ray tags out, goes for he goes for the Hayate. Now I'm going to pop both of those. He's going to go ahead and activate Enforcer, and then chain Ray to bring itself back out. So now he's used both the effects of Ray. So I have 1 Ray to beat over and 6,000 life points, and I'm playing Dragon Links. So I said I'm trying to figure out how to close this. Here we go. So I go ahead and banish seal. So I take my whole plan and I just throw it out the window now. So I just go ahead and banish seal, bring out the red MD. Red MD is going to bring out Tracer. I activate the boot just so that Tracer can pop it. Then we're going to go ahead and bring out the recharger. I'm going to go ahead and link those two off. Go for the Chaos Dragon. Chaos Dragon's going to mill 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I add the Saferd here. That's an easy add. So I add Saferd. Now I can go ahead and activate Chaos Space. Go ahead and shuffle back the Striker Dragon. Draw into a black metal. Ravine. Ditch the Saferd. And that's going to go ahead and send the Odd Eyes. The reason why I sent the Odd Eyes is because I need 3 to bring back Levy and 2 a light and a dark here. So now I got a light and a dark, and then I have a light and a dark here. So now if I bring any of these into the grave, like a black metal or something, I'll have enough bodies to bring both these guys back out and basically attack for game. That's why I sent Odd Eyes, just for another light. So I link all 3 of those away for Unicorn. Unicorn effect, pitch the black metal, shuffle the Ray back, and then I banish 2 to bring out the Chaos Dragon, and then I banish Saferd to bring back Levy. And then once I add Levy back to hand, I'll have 1, 2, and 3, which is exactly what I needed in order to go for game there. So I actually needed Odd Eyes. So here's the crazy thing, right? Here's how Odd Eyes came into play. I needed another light to bring back the Chaos Ruler, so I was able to send Odd Eyes. That enabled me to banish Saferd to add Levy back to hand and still have 1, 2, and 3 to bring back Levy, basically attack for over 6,000 and go for game. So round of 8, we beat Sky Striker. We made it, and we are headed into the semifinals, which is the round of 4. I should have that matchup for you, so I definitely let you guys know. But I hope you enjoyed this replay. Sky Striker against Dragon Link. Rematch, I guess, right? So it's been Tyler with House of Cards TCG signing out.